Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, I will talk about retention policy for Microsoft Teams chat. So particularly, we are going to discuss how to retain Microsoft Teams chat for inactive user, meaning if a user is under the retention policy and later on that user leaves and IT is deleting that or user is becoming inactive. Does Microsoft retention policy still retain those after a user is leaving the company is being deleted? So we will talk about, I will explain retention policy for Microsoft Teams chat particularly, and then Microsoft Teams chat between two users. So I will show you that there was chat going on between two users, and there is an existing retention policy for my test tenant. And then I will show you that that user is no longer exists in my test tenant. And then after that, obviously, I will do a content search for deleted or inactive users chat to see whether uh, the chat is recoverable, or can we do e-discovery to retrieve the chats or the content of the chat for litigation support or for any source of other support. Right, let me go show you first how the retention policy works in 365. So I will log in into compliance.microsoft.com or Microsoft Purview. You should be a Microsoft compliance administrator to access this data. First, in Microsoft Purview Admin Center, you will see data lifecycle management. Click on that, and then you will have two options here: Microsoft 365 and Exchange Legacy. 365 is the area that we will put the policies in. This is the suggested section that Microsoft also recommend to put policies. So once you click on 365 button under data lifecycle management, you will see retention policies here. So first, I have this policy: retain Teams chat for 6 years without delete, meaning every single, so I can show you. I will edit this retention policy. Then next, next, next. So this indicates that I am retaining Teams channel messages and Teams chat messages for 6 years without delete. Okay. My Microsoft Teams private channel is not retained. So that's key information that you have to know. This is the only two areas that I'm retaining for 6 years. 6 years, 6 months, 6 days to be exact. And after that, there's nothing that I want to do with that information. So next. So I'm going to cancel this one. This means that I have retention policy for Teams chat. If one of my users chats between each other, I do have retention policy. As an example, I'm going to open a new browser tab in incognito mode, and then I will sign in into my user here. This will show me the chat history. So I did chat with a user named Dinesh. So I will have chat Dinesh. Where is my chat? Let's see. Okay, so this is a chat here. It's an unknown user, but this is basically a user. His name was Dinesh. Then this is another chat that this user is Umid. As you can see, Umid here. So these are the two users that I chatted in the past. Now, the reason that I'm showing this chat is that this chat exists, and even for Dinesh, it exists too, right? Point is that can I do a content search or rediscovery to get all this content? Because the user is obviously doesn't exist anymore here. All right, I'm going to close this chat now. Now, for me to confirm whether that user exists or not, I will come to 365 Admin Center. First of all, I have to know that that user is deleted, right? So under users, this section will show all my users. So I'm going to just search Dinesh here. I have nobody or no users called Dinesh. So no Dinesh exists here. Do I have anybody in deleted users? No, it is deleted from here as well. So it is not soft deleted. It is not an active user. That means it is completely deleted out from 365. What happens generally if you have got active user over here, those are your active users or unlicensed users also. Once you delete that user from here, it will go to deleted users for 30 days. So it's going to be a soft delete section, and after 30 days it will be deleted permanently. So I do not have Dinesh anywhere. Now I will go back to Microsoft Purview, and then I will do content search. I will create a new content search here, Dinesh Teams Chat, and then whatever names you prefer. We will select the Exchange mailbox because that is a user's mailbox there, and I will choose, look, I'm going to say Dinesh. This user will pop up. Even though I don't have any user active or deleted user at this time, the name of Dinesh, but it will show me a user Dinesh. How I know that this is deleted? You see under email address, it says .dinesh@azure.com, meaning it is deleted, completely gone. But if I search as an example to show you an active user, my user, then I will have my email like this. It is no dot here under my email. So I'm making sure that I selected the user that's deleted, Dinesh, and then done. So I'm just doing one user, and uncheck this box just for text messages. Next, I need Teams messages, right? Microsoft Teams is a keyword that retrieves just Microsoft Teams data for Dinesh's user. It does not touch the email content from Outlook or from Exchange. It is just going after that Microsoft Teams data. And I can put some conditions around it to be more specific. If there is too much content, I can go after a specific date or after a specific sender or author or things like that. But in this case, it is pretty simple. We don't have much data. I'm just going to retrieve everything that Dinesh chatted. And then next, and then submit. It will take some time, depending on the how much content you're doing a content search for. It will be a few minutes. So I'm going to stop the video here until it's complete. Okay, so it took, I think, a minute or two. Now the status says it's completed. So I can click here, and it will tell me that I am the person who is doing the search, and I was searching for this Teams data. It found like 9 items from that one mailbox. If I do review sample, And this section was also basically it was showing all those retrieved messages. It will take some time too, depending on how much content you are trying to load here. It will take some time. So I'm going to pause it just to make the video a little bit shorter. Okay, so the message is loaded and it's just few lines of messages. If I see the sender is my user and this is Dinesh, so I will click on Dinesh's user, hoping that it will pop up the chat that we had. I'll click on. Okay, here is the chat messages from Dinesh to me, and this is the time. So here is the chat messages here. I can click on others also. It will take some time there, but it will eventually show all the chats that I had with Dinesh. So Dinesh is gone. It is inactive user. It is deleted user, but the content is still there. It is searchable. That's the whole point that I was trying to make. Okay, let me go back to my slides here. What we have covered here, I kind of explained the retention policy for Teams chat, for channel messages, and also for chats. If you need another retention policy for private chats, private channel chats, obviously you need to create that. I will do another video on how to create a retention policy for all Teams data, meaning chats. And then I showed you the chats on a Teams client between myself and Dinesh. Dinesh is a deleted user, and that it was still in my content, but I did a search on Dinesh. So I confirmed that Dinesh is deleted from 365 completely. And also I did a content search for Dinesh. That's a deleted user or inactive users chat, and it is still retrievable. You can export that for your litigation support, and then that's all that it does. So you don't need to do any backup or anything like that. It is pretty good solution. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any question, please feel free to put it in the comments section, or if you have any comments on improving the content, feel free to let me know also. Thank you so much. Have a great day.